In this video I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna figure out which build I'm gonna play tomorrow in the PoE 3.20. So what I decided to do was that I made a simple search in Google, and I searched to see what people were playing in the new game mod, which where nothing is dropping basically. I forgot what's the name, so bear with me. And the best thing to do this is to go to builds, ladder, okay. Yeah, so SSF Calandra hardcore. So you take the last league and you go in SSF, and this is gonna show you what people are using in SSF, but in hardcore too. So this is serious builds. And people won't have the perfect gear to do that. So you can see that basically they play champion, juggernaut, and all that thing. But I prefer to use a bowman. So say I take a raider, for instance, and let's look around what they are using. Yeah. And I like Toxic Rain. I remember playing that a while back. You can see that there's some people that use that. I don't know what Spectral Elix is, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm sort of lazy. I don't want to learn it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Toxic Rain. So let's take this guy. And okay, so you see that he gets like a +2 support gem thing with damage over time multiplier and some other shit. So, and you can see the links that he used, and I won't be using Empower. For sure I won't. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a faster attack there. So I'm gonna use like 5 green links and a blue one. And here is another Toxic Rain. I don't know why Defiance is linked. Not needed. Multiple totems, focus, this thing. Yeah, okay. So at the bosses, he probably drops totems, and he usually just shoots with this thing. This one I won't be using Enlightened, so I'm not gonna use as much as this guy, because I only intend to play like 3 weeks max, or something like that, and I just want to sell off everything that I find and make full on gold. That's what I want to do. You can see that the bow is pretty random. So again, the damage over time and chaos and shit like that. This thing, whatever, it's like life resist. Seems to be life resist, and I won't be using non-challenging channeling skills, blah blah blah. That's like some fancy stuff that you don't really need anyway. Life resist. So everything is just life resist. So it's pretty simple. Quicksilver, blah. Yeah, some random, just random flasks are gonna work. And I won't be using these things. I really don't like having to search how they work and everything. I'm gonna go pretty random, and I doubt that I'm gonna go this way. I'm just gonna stick to chaos and damage over time and getting life nuts. Yeah, so there you go. I'm all done. That's how I'm gonna build my character. So you can see that, especially if you don't want to play along in the league, you just go random like I just did. Don't stress by using a bunch of time just to research what build you should play, because that's another thing in PoE. There's just too much build. PoE is just too much. I like the game, but it's generally just too much. So you need to simplify things and just put the amount of time you want to put in the game, and don't go overboard, because otherwise you're gonna go crazy. And don't stress about having the best build ever, especially if you don't want to play a lot. yeah, so that's what I'm gonna build, and I really like using a radar because I don't remember exactly these things, but I think you get like maybe onslaught or what I remember about her it was that she was running. I was running around really quickly with her and shooting a bunch of arrows, so it's pretty fun. And another thing is that I won't be pushing for endgame. And what I can say is if you want to push for endgame in a lazy manner, is play the ladder to make Fulham gold, then use that Fulham gold and buy yourself a nice character, but in standard, because the prices in standard are way lower than in ladder, and and that way you really optimize your time, your playing time. You just run around in the ladder just to make divines and sell that off for foreign gold, and then you invest in standard where everything is just cheap, because people just like to be like everyone, and want to do it in ladder for some reason, just to be cool, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, that's my tip. And I showed that I was gonna do a raider, but of course, if you prefer like maybe melee or something like a champion, and you go that way and just always check out the SSF and hardcore, because these builds work. If they didn't work, the guy would be dead basically, and they probably don't have the best gear ever. Also, let's just take one random just to see. Oh yeah, I don't know what the build is about, but yeah, that's my tip. Don't stress around about having the best build ever, unless you want to push like for a crazy end game. And I don't like to use the streamers builds, because they overthink stuff. Yeah, they just overthink. That's crazy. Like with all the path of building and all that bullshit. I mean, you just go to PoE Ninja and check it out there. You see about what's going on. Just reading the nods tell you what's going on, and yeah, don't need to go to university to understand things. So yeah, that's my lazy way of doing things, and hopefully I'm gonna sell off like a bunch of divines in those 3 weeks I'm gonna play.